Hey there, RecTech family, Chef Greg here with you. Today we're cooking on pink Himalayan sea salt. Why? Because you asked for it. So we've got a slab of sea salt here I've had for a number of years. They're absolutely wonderful. A couple things you want to do before you start using these is really do some research. Make sure you get a slab that's good and thick so it'll stand up to cooking on. Some slabs are more decorative. This one is about 2 inches thick. I've had it for about 6 years. It's fantastic. One thing we're going to do is we're going to put this on the RT680. We're going to get this heated up nice and slow. So we'll turn the heat on at 200, let it sit for about 5-10 minutes. Bring the heat up to 300 degrees, let it sit for about 5-10 minutes. Bring it up to 400 degrees, and that's where we'll actually cook on, and let that preheat for about 20 minutes or so. So as our fish is marinating, this will get nice and warm for us. So I've got another one on the RT680 right now heating up for us. Fantastic. A lot of people ask too, how much salt do you get coming out of the salt block? There's not a ton of flavor that comes through. There is a mild, kind of even saltiness, but you'll still need to make sure you season your salmon. So today I've got a beautiful side of salmon here. We're gonna get it cleaned up. We're gonna marinate this in some gourmet Greek rub, a little olive oil. Now these scraps I save, I can smoke these, chop them up, add them some cream cheese, a great addition to some bagels. Now we're gonna go ahead and cut these in nice 8-ounce portions. Okay. And what we're gonna do is I've got a tablespoon of fresh lemon juice. We're gonna add in about a tablespoon of the Greek rub, tablespoon of olive oil. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna brush these on our salmon and let this kind of sit in the fridge for about 30 minutes or so. Really absorb some of that flavor. Again, that lemon juice in there will start to break down that fish, get really good flavor there. One thing you want to be careful of when cooking on salt or trying to sear any fish for that matter is you want to make sure the surface that you're trying to sear is dry, because if it's wet, you're not going to get that crust. So what we'll do is, right before we sear this, we'll take a paper towel and kind of damp the top a little bit, and then we'll get it right on our salt block. So we'll let this marinate for about 30 minutes, and then we'll sear it off. All right, so our salmon is marinated about 30 minutes. We've gone ahead and kind of blotted the top of the fish to make it dry. Our Himalayan salt is preheated. Our RT680 is set at 400 degrees. Let's go ahead and get our fish cooking. All right, so our salmon's been cooking a total of 10 minutes on the Himalayan salt. Time to get it off, let it rest, and see what it tastes like. So just like with any steak, seafood is no different. You really want to let that fish rest a little bit. It's just been cooking for about 10 minutes at 400 degrees. It's really hot. The juices are kind of, a little vulnerable right now. Let that fish rest for about, 4 to 5 minutes before you eat it. You don't want to cut into it and have it all dry out on you. Our salmon looks delicious. Let's go ahead and see what it tastes like. So this should be nice and medium on the inside, nice and pink. Flakes wonderfully. Really delicious. You pick up a lot of that citrus notes, the herbs and spices in that gourmet Greek rub. Perfect. So give it a shot. Pick up a Himalayan sea salt block and try cooking some salmon for dinner tonight.